get my adrenaline pumping tonight because the new lockdowns are coming. Forget COVID lockdowns. Those are so last year. Get ready for climate lockdowns. But, we'll probably have a mixture of both of them because they want you to stay healthy and get vaccinated, but they also don't want you to leave your house and they want you to give up your cars. So we've been warning you about these for months on this show. These unelected globalists are trying to put in a system in place for climate lockdowns in urban areas. Now, this is why they don't want you moving to the suburbs. It's convenient, isn't it? They really don't want you moving to the suburbs. And they don't want you to have a garden. You have to register your gardens. They don't want you buying those gas-guzzling cars. So they really want you in urban areas. And they want to take away your cars. They've said this publicly. And it's not a conspiracy theory. It's on their freaking website. And it's already happening. So if you've got friends that say, hey, Janice, you're a crazy nut for watching that Redacted and spewing these conspiracy theorists, just why don't you go to the World Economic Forum's website and hand it right to that guy's face and show them, here it is right here. And then why don't you also point out the cities where this is already happening? You could show them that. And then that person might say to you, Janice, okay, maybe you're not as crazy as I thought, but I'm going to go get some lunch now. Stop walking around and showing me websites. So it's not a conspiracy theory. It's written right out and published on their site. And it's already happening. We're going to show you the latest plan for this city planning in just a minute. But first, we got our first taste of these climate lockdowns already. And one that stood out to me particularly was this summer. It didn't get a lot of attention. And it was in France. Now, I don't know how many of you remember this, but I do. And there was a lot of interesting pieces about this. Because it was basically like, hey, these are the things you are allowed to do during a heat wave, and these are the things you're not allowed to do. You are not allowed to go to this place, this place, this place, this place. But you are allowed to go over here because we've somehow designated that you're allowed to go. Here's the BBC story from that summer. Europe heat wave, outdoor events banned in parts of France. And I'll just read through some of the pieces of it. Here's a quote. Concerts and large public gatherings have been called off in and around the Gridiron Department in Bordeaux. On Thursday, parts of France hit 40 degrees Celsius earlier in the year than ever before, with temperatures expected to peak on Saturday. Scientists say periods of intense heat are becoming more frequent and longer lasting as a result of global warming. So as an example of the media lies, the article claims, quote, temperatures could hit 39 degrees Celsius in Paris, and droughts have also raised the risk of wildfires, forecasters said. And a woman, I love that they quote this woman here, Jacqueline Banaud. I'm 86 years old. I was born here, but I think this is the worst heat wave I've ever seen, she says Jacqueline. Wow.